Episode 5 of Task feels like the calm before the storm. The story is no longer just about stolen fentanyl or a failed robbery. It's now about the weight of choices, guilt, and betrayal closing in on everyone. This episode is slower in pace, but emotionally heavier. It focuses on how each character's secrets finally start to catch up to them. Whether it's Perry uncovering Jason's lies, Tom realizing someone inside the FBI is working with the dark hearts, or Robbie watching everything he tried to protect crumble around him. It's an episode about people trying to make things right, but doing it in all the wrong ways. Robbie opens the episode furious, storming to Ray's house, convinced he's been betrayed. But when Shelley reveals Ray has been in custody for 2 days, Robbie realizes someone else set him up.
The FBI took him in.
The FBI?
2 days ago.
Two days.
This moment marks a shift for Robbie. He's not just hiding anymore, he's being hunted. Later, Robbie meets with Eryn, who tells him she saw Jason coming home covered in blood. In that instant, Robbie knows Cliff is dead. This is the moment he accepts that there's no going back. When Robbie decides to take the fentanyl to Freddy, it feels like one last desperate move to fix everything. But it also shows how trapped he is. Every choice he makes just ties him deeper to the chaos.
Él dice que tiene las drogas, fentanilo. Just as the dark hearts described. I know what you're thinking.
Let's assume you don't know what I'm thinking.
Tú lo matas, te quedas con la droga para nosotros.
Robbie's journey in this episode represents the collapse of control. He tries to act, to fix, to run, but the world keeps shifting under him. Perry's story continues to show the cracks in his leadership and morality. Still shaken by Jason's betrayal, he decides to secretly plant a tracker in Jason's car, a sign he no longer trusts anyone. His control over the dark hearts is slipping, and he knows it. But the real turning point comes when Perry visits Eryn. At first, it seems like a simple confrontation, but when she tries to run away, he grabs her and drowns her. This is the result of a man who's lost all sense of balance, drowning not just Eryn, but his own remaining humanity. One of the biggest twists comes when it's revealed that Grasso, one of Tom's supposed allies, is the FBI informant feeding information to the Dark Hearts. This revelation reframes everything we've seen so far. The failed sting, the constant missteps, and the gang always staying one step ahead. The idea of a mole within the system mirrors the show's larger theme of rot beneath the surface. Institutions that are supposed to protect, families that are supposed to love, gangs that are supposed to be loyal, every structure in Task is breaking from the inside. The heart of the episode is the long, tense sequence where Tom visits Robbie's house. At first, Tom's just doing his job, trying to collect DNA from Billy's belongings. But then he receives the sketch from the witness, and everything changes.
Don't fucking move. Put your shit down. Stand up.
On the drive, the two men finally talk. Robbie admits Jason killed Billy and Cliff. He talks about the pain of losing his brother and how everything he's done was to protect what little he has left. Tom, in return, begins to see Robbie not just as a criminal, but as a broken man trying to make sense of his pain. When Robbie finally lets Tom go, asking him to protect Maeve, it's both an act of mercy and surrender because he knows his time is up.
She had nothing to do with any of this. I don't want her getting punished for my fuck-ups. Will you help her? You promise.
The car ride is a literal and symbolic journey toward truth. Both men are trapped inside it, forced to face their pasts. Robbie's gun symbolizes his fear, a weapon he doesn't truly want to use. And when he lets Tom go, it's his way of accepting his fate. After Tom escapes, The episode builds toward its haunting ending. Robbie goes to a cabin near a lake, unaware that both the FBI and the Dark Hearts are closing in. The image of Robbie standing by the water and pouring it on himself is deeply symbolic. Throughout the series, the lake has been tied to memory. It's where Billy used to be and where Robbie remembers better days. Now it becomes the setting for what might be his final moment. When Tom appears in the distance with his gun drawn, we understand the full circle: the hunter and the hunted, the law and the broken man, both connected by loss. Robbie raising his gun isn't an act of aggression, it's a moment of exhaustion because he's done running. By the end of episode 5 of Task, the question isn't who will survive, but who can live with what they've done. The episode closes with the image of two men at a lake, both broken and both searching for redemption, showing that in Task, truth doesn't set you free, it just makes you face what you've become. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.